Hello guys, myself Herschel and welcome to my channel Knowledge is Power. Today we are going to discuss about the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. The Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was a great leader and a great freedom fighter for our India. So watch the video till the end because if you didn't watch the video till the end, you can't begin the information. So for gaining information, watch the video till the end. So let's get started with today's video titled The Biography of the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So let's get started. Subhash Chandra Bose was born on January 23, 1897, Cuttack, Odisha. He was an Indian voluntary promised in the independence movement against British rule of India. He also led to an Indian national force from abroad against the Western power during World War II. He was a contemporary of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, at times an ally and at other times an adversary. Bose was known in particular for his militant approach to independence and for his push for socialist policies. Early life and political activity. The son of a wealthy and prominent Bengali lawyer, Bose studied in Presidency College, Calcutta, from which he was expelled in 1916 for nationalist activities, and he was Scottish Churches College, graduated in 1919. He then was sent by his parents to the University of Cambridge in England to prepare for the Indian civil service. In 1920, he passed the civil service examination, but in April 1921, after hearing of the nationalist turmoil in India, he resigned his candidacy and hurried back to India. Throughout his career, especially in his early stages, he was supported financially and emotionally by an elder brother, Sarath Chandra Bose, a wealthy Calcutta lawyer and Indian National Congress Party politician. Both joined the Nano Cooperation movement started by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, who had made the Indian National Congress a powerful non-violent organization. Bose was advised by the Gandhi to work under Chitta Rajan Das, a politician in Bengal. There Bose became a youth educator, journalist and commander of the Bengal Congress Volunteer. His activities led to this impression in December 1921. In 1924, he was appointed Chief Executive Officer of the Calcutta Municipal Corporation and with Das as mover. Bose was soon after deported to the Myanmar, because he was suspected to connection with secret voluntary movement. Released in 1927, he returned to the fine Bengal Congress affairs in Desai after death of Das, and Bose was elected president of the Bengal Congress. Shortly thereafter, he was Jawaharlal Nehru's become the two general secretaries of the Indian National Congress. Together, they represent the more militant left-wing faction of the party against the more compromising right-wing faction. Vocal support for Gandhi increased within Indian National Congress. Meanwhile, in light of this, Gandhi resumed a more commanding role in the party. When the civil disobedience movement was started in 1930, Bose was already in the intention of association with an underground revolutionary group, the Bengal Volunteers. Nevertheless, he was an elected mayor of Calcutta while in prison, released and then rearrested several times for his suspected role in violent acts. Bose was finally allowed to proceed to the Europe after he contracted tuberculosis and was released for his health. He enforced exile and still ill. He wrote the Indian struggle in 1920 to 1934 and pleaded India's cause with European leaders. He returned from Europe in 1936 and was taken into custody and was released after a year. Meanwhile, Bose became increasingly critical of Gandhi's more conservative economics as well as less confrontational approach toward independence. In 1931, he was elected president of the Indian National Congress and formed a National Planning Committee, which formulated a policy of broad industrialization. However, this did not harmonize with Gandhian economic thought, which clung the nation of cottage industries and benefiting from use of the country's own resources. Bose's vindication came in 1931 when he defeated a Gandhian rival for re-election. Nonetheless, the rebel president felt found to resign because of the lack of Gandhi's support. He founded the Ford Bloc, hoping to rally radical elements, but he was against encouraged in July 1940. He refused to remain in prison, and this critical period of India's history was expressed in a determination of fast to death, which frightened the British government into releasing him. On January 26, 1941, through closely watch, he escaped from the Calcutta residence and discussed and traveling via Kabul and Moscow eventually reached Germany in April. Activity in exile. In Nazi Germany, Bose came under the tutelage of newly created Special Bureau of India, guided by Adam von Todt. He and was other Indian who had gathered in Berlin made regular broadcasts from the German-sponsored Azad Hind radios beginning in January 1942, speaking in English, Hindi, Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, Gujarati, and Pashto. A little more than a year after Japan's invasion of Southeast Asia, Bose left Germany traveling by German and Japanese submarines and by planes and arrived in May 1943 in Tokyo. On July 4, he assumed leadership of Indian independence movement in East Asia and proceeded with Japanese aid and influence to form a trained army of about 40,000 troops in Japanese occupied Southeast Asia. On October 21, 1943, Bose proclaimed the establishment of a provisional independent India government and his so-called Indian National Army, Azad Hind Fauj, alongside Japanese troops advanced at Yangon, and thence overland into India, reaching Indian soil on March 18, 1944, and moving into Kohima of this plain of Imphal. He had a stubborn battle. The mixed Indian and Japanese forces lacking Japanese air support were defeated and forced to retreat. The Indian National Army, nevertheless, for some time succeeded in maintaining its identity in Burma. Liberation Army, based in Burma and in Indochina. With the defeat of Japan, however, Bose's fortune ended. A few days after Japan's surrender in August 1945, Bose, fleeing Southeast Asia, reported died in a Japanese hospital in Taiwan as a result of burn injuries of complaints. So that's all for today. Please like, share, and subscribe.